Good morning, dear students. How are you all? Stay safe. I am your science teacher Nitya. Today we are going to study about balanced and unbalanced forces. Let's see what are the difference between balanced and unbalanced forces. Look at the picture. What is the difference between balanced and unbalanced force? In the first column, you can see two men pushing a box with the same size of forces. How you understand that is the same size of forces? Because the force diagram are given. They are using the same size of the arrows. Understand? Down you can see two men pulling the rope with the same size of forces. So there is no movement. That is called balanced force. Next one, you can see in that picture they are using different size of the arrows. Means what? One force is bigger than the opposite forces. Okay, that is called unbalanced force. In the case of unbalanced force, there should be a movement. So what is balanced force? In the following picture, the metal block did not move because the weight of the block is same as the upward force of the table. That already we studied. That means the two forces acting on the metal block are same. So balanced force means when both forces on an object are the same size, the forces are said to be balanced. Okay, understand? Then what is unbalanced force? Remember and say what is it? Yes, when one force on an object is bigger than the opposite force, the forces are said to be unbalanced. Okay? I think now you got what are the difference between balanced and unbalanced forces. If the forces on an object are balanced, the object will continue to do what it is already doing without change. If the object is stationary, it will remain stationary. If the object is moving, it will continue to move at the same speed and in the same direction. If the forces on an object are unbalanced, two things about the object can change. First one, the speed. The object may speed up or slow down. Second one, the direction of motion. Next point is unbalanced. In the case of unbalanced, the net force on an object is not zero. This produces a change in motion. But in the case of balanced, the net force on an object equals zero. These do not produce change in motion. Okay. Don't forget these points. In the case of balanced force, what is net force? It should be 0. Always it should be 0. But in the case of unbalanced force, it should not be 0. Okay. Next we have to look what are the effect of forces. Remember, we cannot see forces, but we can see or feel what the forces can do. What are the main effect of forces? If you kick a stationary ball, what would happen? It will move. So first one, forces can make the movement. Forces can make the movement. Next one, if you hold brake when you ride bicycle, what would happen? It will stop. So what is the second point? Forces can stop the movement. Next one, forces can change the shape. For example, when you squeeze a ball, it will change the shape. Okay. Fourth one, if you bounce a rubber ball, it will change the direction. You know that it will change the direction. So forces can change the direction of the movement. Last point is forces can change the speed of the movement. Okay, got it? Next point is energy and work. A force is needed to make objects move or to stop them moving. When we exert a force on an object to make it move, we give the object energy. The amount of energy transferred to an object to make it move is called work. The amount of work is done depends on how far the force make the objects move. Did you understand? Here's some question for you. For each picture say work is being done or not and why. Look at the first picture. A man is pushing the wheelbarrow. What happened to the wheelbarrow? It is moving. So work is being done. In the second picture, you can see a book is kept on the table. Is any work done? No, work is not being done because there is no movement. Third one, a parachute is moving. Means what? Is any work done? Yes, because there is a movement. It is easy, no? Today what we learned from this lesson? First one, what are the difference between balanced and unbalanced forces? Second one, effects of forces. We studied here 5 main effects. Next one, what is energy and work, how it is related. Okay. Here a worksheet related to this lesson. Try to do alone. Thank you for listening. Study well. Don't waste your time. Okay. Have a nice day.